As a kid, 1960s, you don't really know an awful lot about the world. You don't understand the complexities of being an adult or politics or anything quite that big. Most of the time, you're just playing, having a good time, thinking about little vegetation in the driveway in the middle hump, and it's a forest, and you're playing with your little army men, and you don't really think about all the things that go on in the adult world. It doesn't matter to you. Except one day, my father came home. He'd been gone for quite some time, didn't know where. Of course, as a little kid, they don't tell you much. But when I laid eyes on him, he had burns covering his, well, what would be exposed normally, your head, your hands, all of that area. His burns were as bad as you can imagine. He had, as a security officer at the Air Force tank farm, had gotten involved in trying to suppress the fire, and he was savagely burned. I was so traumatized by that. It was a monster standing in front of me. I couldn't I couldn't wrap my little mind around that being my dad. It was like right out of a horror film. The most one of the most traumatic experiences of my life. And what was worse was watching my dad cry because his baby boy was terrified of him. Fortunately, Dad never, showed scarring from the burns that I recall. But uh, what a horrible experience!